Hey y'all, it's Cheryl. Yesterday I forgot to open my goodies from Cindy, and then after I logged off I did one of the cards using both stamps, so I'll show you that. And then if you don't like fabric, look away because I'm going to open the jelly roll because I need to find one more fabric to go with it. So this is from Cindy at Cindy Loves Jewelry and Paper Crafts. As part of the swap. Cannot tell if that's glued in there. Yeah, looks like she glued extra paper in there to protect it. So, oh my gosh, look at the wooden button. So it was a triple flip pocket, this one. And some flamingos with some kind of like lacy, but not. I cut all my fingernails off. Pretty. Little tag. This tiny tag is adorable. Get in there though. Flowers. Little bee, which you know, I love bees. Oh my goodness. She put a turtle on it for me. So it can go in my turtle journal. Sorry, I'm a toddler when it comes to the turtle thing. Wait, paper crafting in general. I love all the pink, pink, pink. And flamingos. I love it. Thank you, Cindy. This paper is beautiful. Okay, turtle journal. Is that too on the nose? It's a little too on the nose. I don't have a pocket for it yet. I'll have to clip it on a page. Oh, look, the flamingos can go right there. And yes, I know it's not flamingos, but I find it amusing. Sorry. All right, so if you joined me for the 10 on the 25s, we did this using the stamps. Hold on, let me zoom in just a hair. No reason for you to be up there. Okay, there. And I like this, but then I went with the intention of finding trees, so I have all of these. Like them. And then, so I did this last night. Oh man, lighting. So I used the cloud stencil that they have, the mask, the tree stamp, that it actually comes with a deer, it's a tree and deer, and then the horse and sleigh. I didn't even put the blue under there because slacker. Can't even see that on camera, but I am trying to figure out if I can fit Merry Christmas on here where it's not in the trees, so it won't go there. I could put it here. This may be I find a different stamp, or it may be one that doesn't have anything on the front. This goes on some foil or something card. And then, but I'm going to make a couple more, and I'm going to try moving the trees over. I'm going to try moving the trees so they're off into the skyline. Just try some different things with it, but I do think it turned out cute. I also have smaller sleighs, so I could move the trees down and put the sleigh off in the distance, so there's options. But I thought I would share, and I really like how I used purples in the sky, blended using that stencil, and it just looks like a cloudy little sky. Anyway, all right, if you're not a fabric person, run away. Okay, I don't know how you would be a junk journal person and not be a fabric person, because this hurts my feelings when I have to open these. Well, let's be honest. It's the first one I've ever opened on my own. I've watched other people open them, but you know that moment that everything So this is an older line by Moda called Legendary Love, and I picked it up to make a quilt in memory of my grandma. So someone's tearing up the kitchen right now, so if you hear dishes clanging, that's Lillian. So it has these greens. I'm gonna zoom back out again. Pinks and greens. So these are the light colors. I like this fabric. I don't know if you can see. Well, here, I'll show you this. It is this pattern, but it's white on cream. And I like that a lot. Man, this has great colors in it. Same pattern, but in like a teal. Birds. Ooh. So at some point I have to find the accent fabrics to go. The pattern I'm going to use is from Jordan Fabrics, and you do a jelly roll, like you do these in strips and you sew them together, but at the end of each strip you add 3 squares sort of to break it up. So I'll show you the colors that I currently have, and then I'll need one more. And I can't decide now if this blue is the one I want, because these pinkies, kind of a navy blue, and some turquoise, no, tealy blue, more of those birds. So if you don't buy fabric, jelly rolls are they're not cheap per yard, but you can get an entire collection and have a big variation from a set that all goes together. So it'll allow me to make a quilt, and I'm going to say quickly, but this will be my first really quilt, and so could take me a minute or 7. So I got these as the squares for blenders because I thought, yep. And then this blue, which so what I was saying is I don't know. So that's the thing, this has so many different colors in it. Yeah, so I can use this. So I need to find another color, and this green is not my favorite color, but I almost feel like green would be the answer, or I could use a light like a light color that's sort of a solid. So it doesn't have to be a solid. It can read as a solid. This is obviously not solid. So anyway, there's that, and I will keep you guys posted if I find the fabric, and then as I make the quilt. So hope you guys are all having a great day, and I'll be back to work on these cards later. Bye.